It is always a difficult task to stand before the family and friends of loved one who has lost their life because of a violent criminal act. In this particular case, the autopsy indicated that the defendant not only held his hand over Sherry's mouth, but that he almost certainly choked her to some extent. And the state suggests that the basic sentence should be in the range of 15 to 20 years.
You choked her to death, and that bothers me a great deal. Thinking of the horror that she must have felt in the last minutes of her life. Nobody deserves to die that way, because it is cruel and inhumane.
It is an effort by the defendant to restrain or subdue Ms. Clifford. Now, admittedly, that effort went awry, but those acts were the acts of a person attempting to subdue an attacker, a person who had admittedly consumed alcohol, whose judgment was impaired, whose awareness of the circumstances around him was impaired.
And I want to take the opportunity to apologize to the family. This was not supposed to happen. I loved Sherry very much. I wanted to spend the rest of my life with her. We had plans that went the belly up, and this was not supposed to happen. I did not mean to take that woman's life. And I am very, very sorry for taking them on from them. I really, truly am.
I am satisfied that Mr. Coon and Ms. Clifford lived together in a domestic relationship. I'm satisfied that on the date in question, the defendant had been drinking and Ms. Clifford had been drinking. I'm further satisfied that in the context of Ms. Clifford wanting the defendant to drive to get more alcohol and the defendant refusing, that Ms. Clifford took action against the defendant. She initiated a physical struggle. What happened next, however, is the crux of the case. The physical evidence in this case is consistent with Ms. Clifford having suffered a compression to her neck causing asphyxiation, as well as other injuries. The defendant admits that his hand may have been on Ms. Clifford's neck. I am satisfied that the sentence in this case should be 18 years with all but 10 years suspended. It will be 4 years probation.
Well, we think that the judge imposed a fair sentence. It was neither a gift to the defense nor a gift to the prosecution, but she kind of sliced it down the middle with appropriate rationale and logical support. So David Coon is accepting the sentence, pleased it wasn't more significant, and that the judge recognized the mitigating factors to him.
The state is satisfied with the sentence that was imposed here today. It reflected, after careful consideration, the facts as they were generated a year ago that led to Miss Clifford's death.
It's been traumatic for all of us probably, but you know, what I used to say to myself is just go push on, push through it, whatever. It is what it is, so I can't change anything.
10 years isn't going to bring her back, but I guess it's something.
Could anybody accept apology of someone taking out some family member's life? I don't think so. I don't.